So now we're recording. So the question that we're going to look at is the first one. Tom and Sean are window cleaners. Right? Tom cleans 7 windows and Sean cleans 5 windows. Who does more?
Tom.
Okay.
Tom.
Why do you think Tom does more?
Because it says he cleaned 7 windows and Sean cleaned 5 windows, so obviously 7 is greater than 5.
And do you think that Tom is going to continually clean more than Sean? Is that what we're suggesting?
Yeah.
That's what this question is suggesting. Could we write the Tom and Sean thing as a ratio?
Yeah. I would say so.
What would you say? How would we write it?
7 to 5.
Good. So I'm going to write, Tom and Sean. Tom cleans 7. Sean cleans 5. Okay. So Talia, if Tom cleans 14 windows, how many windows would Sean clean? Let her have a think.
20.
Not quite, not so much, because that would mean Sean's cleaned more than Tom. And Tom's only cleaned 14, so it's still going to be less. Yep, well done. So we've got 10, haven't we? He does 10. Alright, so we've got another thing introduced though, which is altogether they earn £48 or dollars. I'm going to change it to dollars just because that's what we use. Right? What do you think is a fair way of dealing with the money? Marley?
Half in it.
Half in it?
No.
Why? I mean, you're very nice. Who are you though? Are you Tom or Sean?
Wait, no, never mind.
Well, if you can have it if they clean the same amount of windows, but if they don't clean the same amount of windows, whoever cleans more should get more money.
Yeah.
Technically, when you think about it, they've put in more effort.
So we need a way of sharing this money out equally, fairly, not equally, fairly. What would you go for, Nan?
Since it was like $8 extra, that you could split into 20s and then give Sean the extra 8.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom, so.
Yeah. So.
Is that a fair way all the time, just to split what you can in half and everything?
I mean,
That's what I did.
yeah, kind of.
Could be, would that always be fair, do you think?
No.
What do you think is a better way of thinking? So this is the total amount of money that we've got. Really, we know that Tom and Sean have cleaned how many windows at the moment?
12.
So they have cleaned 12 windows. How did you get that number, Milo? How did you get that?
Well, because 12 times 4 equals 48.
Oh no, how did you get the 12?
Oh.
You don't know.
You just add. He adds 7 and 5.
Add 7 and 5. Tom did 7, Sean did 5. 7 plus 5 windows makes the 12 windows, okay? What's a fair way then of splitting the money? Would it be a case of thinking, well, surely we should break it down to what one window would get? And then Tom could have 7 lots of that, and Sean can have 5 lots of that. Would that be the fairest way of doing it? Yeah?
Or they can both do the same.
Well, they haven't yet, so maybe in the future they could do the same, but at the moment we've got to decide who gets what out of $48. Right?
So.
No?
Right, each window could be $4.
Each window could be $4, okay? So, how did you work that one out then? Then what did you do on your calculator? It only does what you tell it to do, so you must have had a brainwave.
I divided 48 by 12.
So you've done $48 divided by the 12 windows, okay? and you get that $4 per window.
$4 per week. That's only 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if
And then 7 times.
So what would you do now then?
Since Tom did 7 windows, you can do 7 times 4, which equals 28.
So 7 lots of $4 for Tom is $28.
And then Sean. 5 times 5 is
Sean's 5 lots of $4 is $20. So we should, and this is great about maths, is we can always do a check. What would our check be? Well, I don't want to do the whole thing again. I want to check my answer
doing
work.
the opposite operation of the yeah, so I would just 12 times. So if you do multiplying versus subtracting, it will be divided.
Okay, we could do that. There is one just quick, really quick check that if there's one thing, that's another form of whiteout. Sorry, Molly, we're not using it. There's one quick check that I need to do just so that I can go, yeah, I'm happy or I'm not happy. There's one thing that must be true, which is what? No.
I was just gonna say adding 2 salaries.
Yeah, and they should equal 48. So if I look at these two numbers, look, 28 and 20 must equal the $48 that we start with, yeah? If it's not as much, or it's too much, we must have made a mistake, right? So should we write that to check? Add the two amounts.
Salary.
Yeah. Check they sum to the same as the total. So in this case, we've got 28 plus 20 does equal $48. So I am happy at this stage, right? That's like a first level check that I've done it correctly. Now, normally in this kind of situation, it wouldn't be, if it does add together, it's likely that I haven't made a mistake. But you can always go through and check what we've done. All right?
What if we do 48 divided by 4? That would make it 12.
Okay, where would you are right, yeah? Is that a check? Is that what you're saying? Or, yes, again, I could say, right, each window was $4, check that 48 divided by 4 gives me the $12.
Yeah.
That is another check, yeah, well done. All right. Okay, we haven't finished. All right, does that make sense then?
Yeah.
So let me just ask you, it's a slightly different question then. Are we all finished writing that down? Or do you want, no?
Yeah.